the fuck is up, Denny's? How's it going? I know it's been a minute, but we got a lot to discuss today. Got a couple of things I would like to talk about. First off is my bike shoots fucking flames. We done put a flamethrower on this bitch. Got the ECU flashed. Not a tune, but we got it flashed. Also, I would like to talk about the ZX4 RR that just released, and as well we are going to be getting an updated new generation of the ZX6R coming up. So stay with me, we're going to get on a nice ride. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out here, and we're just going to see what is up. And congratulations to my for getting a new car, by the way. She deserves it. She's been working very hard for it. She got her cute little Hyundai, stayed under her budget, and got what she liked. So congratulations. I'm very proud of you. And yeah, let's cue the intro and get this thing started.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 20th Joy of Painting series. Son of a gun, it's hard for me to believe this is the 20th series, but it is, and I'd like to thank you very much for inviting me back for another series of paintings.
As well as getting it flashed, I told him to go ahead and add a burple tune onto the bike. Now what a burple tune is, it dumps fuel on deceleration of the bike, so which causes that loud popping noise and that backfire that you hear out of a lot of the older Hondas and fart cans. Some people really don't like it. I like the extra noise. I think it sounds sick on my bike, especially with this Ninja, this inline 4. It just sounds great, the backfire. So I was having some problems with it dying on idle, but it was like that before I got it tuned. I would be sitting at a red light, I'd give it a little bit of a blurp, a little gas, and it would just cut off. In my comments, one of you guys actually recommended that I just adjust my idle screw, and that solved a lot of the problems. And even after I got it tuned, or flashed I should say, it was cutting off even more, but I went ahead and played with that screw, and that seems to do the problem, solve the problem. So I can sit here and talk about this for days, but let's get on the bike and get this show on the road. I just would like to say one more thing on a cold start, and if I get on the gas a little early and get up on the RPMs and start shifting, this thing sounds like a laser gun, like a damn Star Wars fucking, I don't know, like, and you can go to like to an arena and you're at like a hockey game and they give you those sticks to clap together, go pew pew pew. That was a bad illustration, but that's what it sounds like. The thing sounds sick on a cold start. So let's get this thing started, show y'all how it sounds. I still don't think it's tuned greatly for my bike, this flash. I desperately need gas. I don't even think I have time to let it. I've never seen my gas flash like that. I must be very low. So hello, can I get 511 please? No, thank you. Damn guys, gas has been expensive as fuck lately. I only had $5 in cash, so I only put that on there. That ain't gonna get me shit. I don't know why I put my key in that thing. Gotta put my key in the gas tank. I swear I'll fill this thing up and I'll be out of gas before I know it. It takes about $10, maybe $12 to fill this bike up now, with gas being so high. And it doesn't get me too far, to be honest with you. And it doesn't help that I got that burple tune added onto there, because it's dumping fuel on diesel, which is just using more fuel, obviously. So this bike is just eating gas up. I think it's cheaper to drive my Jeep around somehow. I know that doesn't make sense, but okay, I did do 93. Sometimes I second guess myself and I'm nervous I didn't do 93. Sorry I've been gone for so long, guys. I've been just doing with a lot of stuff. I actually had to check myself into the hospital. I got so sick. Can you guys say diarrhea, boys and girls? Well, that's pretty much what I had, and it was really bad. And I couldn't eat or drink anything without throwing up on top of that. So I was out for a minute because of that, on top of starting a new job. As some of you guys can tell, I work at a dealership now, and I had just some things going on. I was moving, my grandma had passed, so it's just been a lot of stuff going on. And on top of that, this is like my second or third time trying to make this damn video. Every time I do it, something goes wrong, whether it's the camera angle, or whether it's the audio quality not coming out right, or just me mumbling on and not making any good content. And last time the camera was pointed down, so hopefully this time it goes a lot better. Man, guys, this is actually my first time riding my bike in about a week or so. I've actually been turned off for riding my bike. Unfortunately, I saw a really bad accident. The dude had passed away and was just laying in the side of the road, and I just really put a bad taste in my mouth. I know it's a part of what we do, and this shit ain't no joke, and that was just a fresh reminder. And I can't let that take away my enjoyment, but it's just one of those reality checks, you know. So we're just gonna be taking it easy, considering this is the first time I've ridden since I've seen that. I haven't even been riding to work or nothing. But yeah, just glad and excited to get y'all some more content finally and be back on the bike talking with y'all. To be honest, it's a pain in the ass making these moto vlogs. Like I said, something's always going wrong. Sometimes you just want to get on your bike and fucking ride and not have to talk and worry about setting up your GoPro, and if it's charged, which it fucking never is charged half the time, and it dies all the time when the audio quality is going in and out. It's just literally always something. So hopefully we're still recording right now. I just heard a beep. So yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about this ECU flash / tune that I got. ECU flash by a company called Steadfast Tuning. They are all the way in the northeast side of Houston, but they actually did an event at a cycle meetup at Cycle Gear, and they brought the trailer down, the computer down, and they were doing ECU flashes with discounts. And I think I ended up paying $250 for the flash, and then an extra $50 for the Burple. And so far, I'm definitely satisfied. I had to get that Burple tune. When I first got it done, the bike was acting really funny. It kept dying and kept dying and dying. But I just messed with the idle screw, like I said, on the bottom, and the bike was back to good, and it hasn't been dying ever since. Sometimes it sounds like it wants to, but I haven't had any problems with it. One thing that I did notice is my fan for my radiator turns on at like 182 degrees, and it usually only turn on at 212 degrees. And I don't know if they do that because maybe it's pushing more horsepower now with the tune or with the flash. I read. But that's one negative side about these flashes, guys. Somebody just copy and pasted someone else's tune onto my bike. And obviously everyone's bike isn't exactly the same. Even if we both have the same year model 636, they could have a different setup, where that's a different air filter intake, no cat, different exhaust, stacks, multiple things can add on to these changes here that would make their bike perform different than my bike with the same map ECU. So I literally have no idea where I'm going right now, but there's plenty of policemen out here. Oh, my nuts. I'll be getting nut checked. I need to slide back on my seat. I'll be like in a hug up and like a little bitch. Hey, people's out riding today. Oh, look at this. The YMCA is closed down. I might pull into that bitch real quick, because I used to go skate here all the time. They got a skate park back here, and it looks like it has gone to complete shit throughout the years. Oh man, let's look at this skate park. It's so sad to see this fucking mini pipe just go to waste like this. That was a really badass mini ramp. It was like perfect steepness or whatever you call on it. It was just a good mini ramp. Everything else there was kind of trash. The tennis court that they put the skate park on was made of tennis court material, obviously. It wasn't made for skateboarders to be slamming and jumping on it, and it just chipped away. And eventually the YMCA closed after COVID and all that, and COVID's been over with for quite some time now, but they've never been able to open this place back up again. God, I wish I skated a lot more. Just life happens. I got discouraged. I realized I was never going pro, and did a couple of contests and got my ass kicked by these dudes, and I was like, man, I ain't ever gonna be able to make money or make a living in this shit. And I let that shit get to me and kind of stopped skating and just started focusing on money. And that was one of the worst decisions I ever did, was letting other people take away my love for something, or getting discouraged. Now I have a lot of more hobbies that I never thought I would even be able to afford, like dirt bikes and this motorcycle and four-wheelers and shit, but yeah, I got fucking backlash. Sounds good. That backfire, that burp platoon, I love that popping. Let's get some more of it real quick. Sometimes it's inconsistent depending on when the bike's warmed up or not, or how much it is. Sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's not, and depending on what gear and the RPM you're matching it in. Guys, another thing, okay, so we talked about my flash, and we talked about why I've been gone for a little bit. Now let's talk about another couple of things that Kawasaki's got in the making. First, I would love to talk about this new ZX6R that they're going to be releasing. Actually, tomorrow, 6/6/23, they're supposed to be releasing the new update. See, my bike just fucking died. What the fuck? Oh, I jinxed it. It was running good. It just dies. I don't know. This dude's gonna have to fix this shit. I'm gonna send this back. I actually called him and he was like, I told him my bike was turning off and on and shit and was acting funny. He said I'm gonna have to pay him to fix it. I'm like, nah, bro, you're gonna make my bike run how it was before, or not better, because that's what I paid you for. I'm not gonna pay you again to fix what you fucked up. So yeah, back to this Kawasaki talk of this new ZX6R. I'm thinking it's gonna have ride-by-wire. I can almost 100% bet it's gonna have a TFT display on it, which is something that this bike could have really needed, and I was disappointed that they didn't do that. But this is the cheaper bike. Kawasaki always produces things a little cheaper than the rest of the competition. But I am expecting a price increase for the 636, and I'm feeling Kawasaki is feeling a little bit more ballsy, considering they got the market cornered a little bit now that Yamaha isn't producing the R6 for the street. But if Kawasaki was smart, and I swear to God they need to hire me to be on their like marketing team or something. Let's take a look at Yamaha real quick. They stopped making the R6 and made a track-ready version, which is obviously illegal. But imagine, I don't know where I'm going. Imagine if they made a stunt-ready bike. Fuck a track-ready bike. They made a stunt-ready bike. I don't know if they want to work out a deal with Impact Tech cages or create their own. They could come straight out the factory with a stunt tech, impact cages, handlebars on it, and the rear seat stunt cowl on it, ready to go. Tax some motherfuckers an extra couple $1,000 for that shit. Dudes would be eating it up. A stunt ready to go out the package, right out the box. That's amazing.
my mic quality just would not want to stay consistent during this, so I'm just going to have to do a voiceover. But what I was talking about during this segment is a bonus package for the Ninja ZX6R, outside of there possibly being a stunt ready package for it, which would be awesome. You could have a bonus package that doesn't have all the nicks and crans and goodies that the base model has, which is just the standard non-ABS normal, and then you have the KRT edition, what comes with the ABS. But other than that, that's all really Kawasaki offers. Now, what I'm trying to say is if they offered the tech and the perks of the ZX10R, we're talking the cruise control, the heated grips, the TFT, the steel brake lines and things like that. Just upgraded parts that people would normally already spend the money on, maybe a fancier reservoirs and things like that, skid plates put onto it, just an overall upgraded thing out the package that just comes ready with the perks and goodies that the ZX10 has and some more. So there's just other things that I think that Kawasaki could be doing to corner the market. Like I said, they could have a stunt ready bike right out the gates with bars on the ends, impact cages, stunt tanks, rear things to stand on, the stunt cowls, all that ready to go. But these are just my ideas and my thoughts.
Yeah, enough of talking about that. Another thing I said I would like to talk about is that ZX4 RR that Kawasaki just released, the little brother to the ZX6R. And I've got to be honest, I am very disappointed with that bike. I was very excited when they first announced it. I was thinking, this is a bit, we're about to have an inline 4 screamer that's going to be hella lightweight, small, and even more nimble than the 636 already is. We didn't get that. We did get an inline 4, we did get a 400cc, we did not get a super sport setup, we got a baby 650 pretty much, as ergonomically wise. The bike is not aggressive. It's not, it doesn't, it just looks like a baby 650. It weighs 10 pounds less than the ZX6R, just to have a whole over 200 less cc's in it, and it only weighs 10 pounds less. I was expecting a bigger weight difference for sure. And the bike is the same size as the ZX6R. It's not, it's bigger. It's 2 inches wider than the ZX6R. The handlebars aren't really clip-ons. They're like upside down clip-ons. They sit up here. The bike is so wide. It's just an ugly ass bike. One, very ugly. Two, it's too heavy. They should have made it more nimble. They should have made it the little brother and not the fucking step brother of it or something. I don't know. It's like has a different. I don't fucking know. Other people like it. They dropped the ball on it, I think. I've built 3 of them myself, so I've touched a couple of them. And I'm just not happy with them, man. I'm just not happy with them. I'm just not happy with it. And on top of that, the price isn't a good deal. I bought this bike brand new off the showroom floor. Y'all can see it in the video for $9,000, was it $8,000 or $9,399? I fucking forget. After tax and title, it was 11, a little over 11,000. Not the greatest deal out there, but definitely a good fucking deal. Definitely a good deal. I was happy. I was happy. I would be paying more out the door for that bike probably. Yeah, it comes with a TFT display on it. I think it's the same TFT display that the ZX10 has on it. And that's probably the same display we're going to get on the ZX6R. So, pretty much the new ZX4RR is a Ninja 650 with an inline 4 400cc thrown in it. Exact same setup. It looks so similar. I'm just not happy with it, guys. I'm just not happy with it. Let's go ride with this guy and see where he's going. I'm going straight. If I went right, I'd just be doing a big ass pointless circle. What's up, man? Where you going?
I'm going to work.
You going to work?
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. I got the day off today.
Oh,
So I'm chilling. Yeah. Be safe, man. I just don't like riding on this street right here because it's a straight line and people drive slow as fuck and you're pretty much just stuck behind them. And every time I do moto vlogs, I just don't know how to shift to match RPMs. I'm focused on other shit. I'm already trying not to die on the road riding my motorcycle and talking to you guys. Just not the best multitasker. It's a cute little part of this town though. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut everybody off. So now I don't have to wait behind any slow people. Just have me a nice ride. That's the Brazos River. It stretches quite far. Man, it's summertime, guys. I can't wait to make my way up to Austin, Texas and go float this river. I already went to the beach last weekend. That's where I saw that tragic accident. Rest in peace to that guy, man. I've never seen an accident like that where I just seen a dead body just sitting on the road. Man, that shit really hit home. It even more so, I felt really bad for his homies because they were just sitting on the side of the road. I didn't see the dead body until it was further in the back of the accident, and all those homies, I thought everyone was all right at first, and I made eye contact with them, and I just felt bad because you know, you ever get pulled over by the police and you're getting searched or whatever, and all the traffic driving by is all up in your business. That's kind of how that felt. I just felt bad for him. But not only that happened, his friend died, and it was just like, man, I don't know, what do you do? But yeah, guys, life's good, man. I started this new job. It's funny because I actually took y'all on my very last moto vlog that I did before this. That's how long it's been I've done a moto vlog. I actually took and went to go apply there, and they didn't even think twice about me for whatever reason. They were just like, nah, we're not hiring. You can fill out an application though. I think everything just has its timing now. I'm happy with what I do. I actually took a pay decrease from my last job, but it's okay. I've already gotten a promotion, which means I will be getting a raise, which means I will be making some more money, and I will be making more money than I was in my last job, on top of doing what I like. So I'm just blessed. I'm trying to take these days easy, man, where I'm a young man. I'm just trying to really enjoy my youth and try not to rush out of it. Enjoy these days. I stress out about my life, and I'm not where I would want to be in the times of days. I've been in and out of living situations, and things have been stressful. I could have done some things to help my situation, but sometimes shit just happens with life, man. It just really does. No matter what you do, no matter you try your best to take care of something, you just can't control everything. And sometimes shit just happens, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. But I know God's good, and He's proven that time and time again, after back. And I'm just ready to push through this one and get me a new crib, get me my own home, and just be ready, man. Use it as a rest stop. So let's see this exhaust. Hopefully we can see some flames, huh? Damn, I don't think you can see any. Yeah, that hoe is nasty, bro. That hoe is nasty for sure. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly.